G2 versus Falcons border. G2 undefeated so far this stage. Falcons just lost it against Wild. I'm pretty sure Wild's just like their kryptonite or something, but this is a classic matchup. Stompn versus Shaiiko, you already know. Oh, big wallbang. Big wallbang, Zach. That's the drone power from Dome. Dome drone. So you always want to put two drones, top, east, and dome, to like get like info over basically half the map on border. That's why it's so attack exciting, because the map's so fucking small. It's so big. You sure you don't want me to leave? I feel awkward now. I can leave.
So not dying because he's on the offense, right?
What? No,
if he dies,
we're good, bro. We're good.
Shaiiko got to kill top east. Just letting y'all know.
Doing what he does best and gets a kill back towards Lara. That's moving the mirror windows a bit safer in this round. I don't believe they've been dealt with.
Yeah, he's taken by G2. One player on the break door. It's going to be Zach. He's on this cut angle. This angle basically stops him from retaking catwalk. But oh my god! Wow. And we saw Shaiiko drop 32 kills in his first two maps back. That version of Prime Shaiiko might be back, but it looks like G2 are able to answer that firepower back in kind. I thought that round was going to be a Shaiiko show, but he just got shut down instantly. Oh my god, he overheated against it. Hold on, Lawyer's fucking into the gap. Lawyer's going down east hall. Lawyer's got the kill on the right player. That guy's dead. Falls off immediately, traces it back. This is such an aggressive game. We were talking about how Secret fell off. They're like currently 0-3 after winning EWC because everyone studied their playstyle and emulated it, and it became default. Secret known for aggression and lurks, and that's exactly what all of EU looks like right now. Everyone's trying to basically recreate what Secret did to win, because obviously the team that basically invents the meta will win the event.
Not be found as of yet.
It's a bit awkward, you know. Lara goes in, gets the kill. Instead of, you know, playing safe and holding an angle, he keeps progressing.
Oh my god, Shaiiko.
G2 can't really retake that fountain position with the mirror window.
The thing with defense is aggression counters attacker aggression, if you think about it, right? Like if someone's running to the building really fast and you spawn peek outside, that's when the spawn peek wins. Right? Like if they're baiting outside the building, that's when the spawn peek loses. They're trying to get in fast. Entry denial versus fast entry. Denial wins. Falcons are aggressive at the counter it. But Stompn, oh my fucking god. So aggressive. And they actually bring it back to a 2v2 off that. Because the bodies are split for Falcons. They have one player on site below, so top floor doesn't have enough bodies to counter that aggressive play. Brilliant 3-2-1 by Stompn and EML to archive side to bring the bodies back. 4v2 before that.
Plenty of time for G2 to find him.
Yeah, so mind you, the mute is banned right here, so you gotta basically track one defender, communicate where he is, either isolate that kill or look for the second player.
Lots of soft floor here. We can go for floor bangs on.
Try and force.
Oh, but he's in tellers, though. That's a hard floor place.
35 seconds. Diffuser just picked up.
Will he go for the hunt on the teller player, or will they go for the side player? I think side player's more lucrative here, so they can kill that guy and go for the plant together. They ISO'd this player over here. This might be the play. How many demo tracks does he have? He has one more. Will he go for it? Yes, he does. Now he's going to track Shaiiko on the Legion. Legion gets tracked by demos. There you go.
As it starts to tick down.
Now they're going to try to isolate Shaiiko.
Decides to back away.
Now Shaiiko leaves, which means sight is free. They can now drop sight. Exactly what happens. Plant going down directly on that door. But a good swing by Shaiiko.
He's constantly dancing around the site.
Oh my god, he wants it so bad. EWC curse is a real benefit as well as getting a hard. So it's not EWC curse, it's every winning any event curse.
Deal with the mirror window, and then you can speed up again. It would change the entire outcome.
Winning any event curse, chap. ESM and Bolo won SLS 2022 and they got 9th place in Pro League after. Every team falls off a cliff after they win their event. The only teams that haven't done that are G2 and W7M. Old G2 and old W7M.
But the round didn't
now Furia.
Now Furia. Pengu's G2. And that's why they're dynasties. The only two teams to not do that.
Talk about complicated versus simple. When you see the glass blitz and you see this many smokes.
Oh my god. They're not slowing down the pace. Sight hit. They're going to hop in straight into windows, start planting the bomb with the smoke. But Brede, Brede is so fucking aware of that lurk backside. Biggest thing is this post plant's almost impossible to lose as an attacker. Because you repel upside down on this bomb chassis and it's just like GG. What a fucking run out by Likey Fact though. The one way to counter it by the defenders is to run out radio window and hop over the edge. They're retaking now to the custom player. This is step number 2.
1v2 gets one.
Good trades by Falcons. Now 2 players outside the bridge, 1 inside. The shield's still inside. Is this a blunder from Blaz, maybe? This might be, because now there's only 1 player.
Back again, all up to Moira now.
Oh, no.
Uses and Solotov.
Oh, and it's out there. Falcons retake it.
Cell's gonna do it.
Falcons retake it.
Straight on the kick.
Falcons actually retake it. You know, he's a stick it. They got it too late. They got it to the future too late. They didn't know he was out.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you. This
League attack didn't get it. Are you kidding me?
No. What?
Bro, chalk it, dude. What the fuck is going on?
But the guy jumped out to
Someone clip that, please. I didn't even have my match replay on. W loudness, W loudness. Now I'm super loud again. Let's stay, bro. I got class at 2, bro. It's shocked.
I think you just end stream.
I think it's end stream. Come home, do the VOD review. I'm gonna make sure I don't look at any spoilers. Want to make sure I don't look at any spoilers when I do that. Here comes the Grims. This is gonna typical Troy. Oh wait, with the Amaru up the mini hatch, and he gets the armory player. Beautiful armory hit by G2. Solotov gets 2. Doesn't matter. That's a 2. 2 walks down. Beautiful. Look at how fast and decisive these hits are. Such an attackers on the map, all the cheese. So now on this timeout, likely Julio is talking about, yo, they're going for fast plays. We gotta fucking be ready for it. Bring traps, bring something. Hopefully something along the lines of that. Now, the issue is G2 also have the ability to play slow very well. Right there, they have double pace, which is why they're such a good team internationally overall, in general. Especially a team that can play that fast and effectively also has Stompn, who's a beautiful slow player as well, so they can slow down the plays right back down to Stompn's pace. Call it a day. So the biggest thing is, will G2 read Falcons read and basically counter the counter and then slow it right back down and just take map control for free. I could confidently bet like $2 million that no one in the lifespan of Siege, or at least like the next 20 years, will ever again take a roster of 5 players that have never teamed with each other and replace all 5 members of the roster, make a completely brand new roster, and within 1 stage of assembling that roster, become the best in the world. So that's what I mean. That's the only thing I will self-glaze myself about. Like I could be shit at coaching, I could be shit at whatever. Like that could all be true. But no, I don't think anyone else in the history of Siege and the future of Siege will ever do what I did.
That's tilter as well.
You see the shields, the Melusi, the Fenrir, the Ella. 3 trap operators that countered the fast play style of G2. So that's the timeout that's called by Julio right there, right? Telling them to play more aggressive contested entries, more. G2 doesn't actually slow it back down. If you really think about it, that guy who ran out and died, if G2 read the read, right? If G2 was like, yo, they're gonna bring traps and get more aggressive against us to counter our fast entries, we should slow the fuck down and get freebies. That first guy, Zolotov, that ran out for the spawn peak, he would have died insta. They would have had a freebie. If they played slow as fuck, it would have been a 5v4. They would have gotten more picks, because Falcons are overextending and playing super aggressive. Just like right now, you see Stompn, like where Blaz, Stompn holding the angle, the last 2 players of the supports, the slower players alive, they're gonna farm up a bit here because they're the slower players, right? But the thing is, the rest of the players still went for like a fast entry down into like CC and stuff.
Him and Blaz certainly have the firepower to get this done. 10 kills between them. Shaiiko is still alive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count him out of any gunfight.
We've been here before. Last time was a 2v2, this time a 2v3.
Shaiiko was able to drop 16 kills in like 8 rounds against both Secret and that first team he played. I forgot which one he played. But it looks like against... Oh my god. I was gonna say against G2, it's a little harder to do the same, but it looks like he is the top gun right now for Falcons.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Mako, sorry. LeBlaz, James, and King. LeBlaz, James down. It's just Stompn 1v3. 2 more Deimos tracks. He could go for a vert kill on someone.
These Falcons players are still peaking. I mean, Shaiiko, he's so eager. No fear. We've seen Stompn do crazier things than this, but...
Now that Shaiiko might have broken the EWC curse by getting first round from it, might be time for him to when it SI. And notice that a lot of good teams lose the first round a lot of time. Is that intentional in order to figure out the pace of the other team, or is it an unfortunate outcome? It's not intentional. No one goes into a game saying, like, let's lose a round. But I will say, a lot of good teams are better at adapting throughout the game, whereas a lot of the teams that, like, are good but don't necessarily make it as far as the better teams that you're talking about have a lot of pocket plays that they'll pull out within early rounds and win early rounds with it. So what you're saying is partially true. Like, they'll get caught off guard by the pace first round, and then they'll adjust, and then they'll win out the rest of the game. However, it's not on purpose. No one fucking goes in, yeah, I'm gonna lose this game.
Very happy to go to this bomb site. Rusty spawn peek here from Solotov.
Depper Jr. right here on my little tree. It'll be Depper Jr.
Vending machine as well. This is extra cheeky. I love the fact that they're droning, but no, the drone didn't see the spawn peek and wouldn't see Solotov to another angle.
Once again, super aggressive. Falcons. Bathroom tellers. Oh, is this a lineup onto Suicide? Is this a Lewis lineup on the East?
Try and take away.
Is this a lineup onto the East players? What the fuck is this for?
There's no way.
I think it's if he's playing.
What does this bounce onto?
But not the staircase itself.
Doki?
So they air jabbed one area and then nade the other. Because they've used the.
They found him in the hallway. Is this gonna get him?
I mean, he's gonna hit this exact area.
Oh, it didn't. I mean, it didn't kill him.
A little bit high, but
It didn't kill him. It was nowhere near him, but that's a cool nade. That's a cool nade. It missed, but it's a cool nade. Cool nade idea.
Regardless, really nicely played there from G2.
Shaiiko down top east. The shoe bell gun, I think I'm the same as. That's why that dome drone and that fucking skylight drone are so important.
My Jaeger, etc. Then he waits for the call. Even if the nade didn't get the kill, it forces Valkyrie to move because you see the indicator. You're not gonna tank the nade even if it fails.
Falcons are not stopping that aggression, but it gets countered right back by G2, and that's a slower playstyle is working out for G2 this round. You see it this round. G2 slow it down, wait for the nades, wait for the drones. Don't go for the entries off the rip, kill them from outside the building, and they're just getting freebies from outside the building. They got Shaiiko from outside the building. They got Bride from outside the building. They're just chilling now. G2 4-2 attacking half, but Border is an attacker side of map. Going into this defense, we'll really see who wins. I got maybe one more round in me. I got one more round in me. If it goes, okay, if G2, fuck, I actually don't know. You respect me so much that you need to nade that shit. You have exploded. I like that. What the fuck? You exploded. Boom. Last round I'll watch live on stream today. I'll come back. I'll avoid all spoilers. I'll VOD review later today, and then the YouTube video will seamlessly merge it together. Isn't that right? Peppathor? Doki on Mira. I know where I need to push. Damn! Ah, hello. Wait, he fucked up his setup. Now he's making the rotate late. W mental game or what? I'm kidding. Doki's mirror facing down 90 hall. I'm assuming it's another mirror on the break. No, it's gonna be another mirror from archive side. So the two castles down the hallway are really a bait to just bait out Util and have a mirror down anyways. Solotov immediate kill on Moira on the spawn peak break door.
He did to Solotov, but Solotov tried to do to him.
Triple reinforced off east wall. Been a really popular option for a lot of border teams lately with the castle. It gives up east, but it makes it a little bit of a unexpected obstacle because usually you expect you got to be really aggressively contesting east the entire time. And maybe that goes into like G2. A lot of teams play to counter themselves, right? G2 have like 15 different kill plays on the east stairs with that nade and everything. So maybe they don't play a player east there because they realize, wow, that shit is ass. Like if back underneath on the lurk. Clash so powerful for playing outside that bookstore. You see on CC side, like Clash holds down. He can walk outside, basically look down that armory hall, make sure no one's walking there.
He's kind of everywhere and nowhere at the
Are
same
you dying? Yeah, I'm
time.
dying.
Always proactively calling around himself, and like, guys, what work can I do? What's the mirror windows? Trying to find some value from below. Castle barricades enabling Doki in the 90 hallway.
That's a C4 over. That's the beautiful part. Wow, Shaiiko dodge. Alma laughs at him. That's a C4 over the top. When you line up on the triple wall, when you have triple wall reinforced like that, you can C4 over the little arches above East Hall. It lands right on top of top east. I don't know how to explain it without showing you guys. I hope when a spectator looks at it. This map 1, there's only one map. It's BO1. 4v4 now. It looks like they're getting ready for an archives hit? Are they going for an archives hit? Why? Oh.
Wow.
Alamal's overheating. Alamal's getting crazy with it, but there's a lurker. There's Solotov's opposite side. He's CC side. It's against a clash, though. They found Clash, but he has pulled 2 players over. 2 players have went over there to stop Solotov, and for that reason, now Falcons can take archive side. The C4 misses. The C4 misses, and now the plant's going down. Is Falcons able to get out, though? He gets 1 down. They leave. Oh, no! Stompn team kill Doki! They have a clash. He can block. He can block and defuse. He can block and defuse. Realistically, can he do it? Oh, the hop out. He's going to block the player AC window.
I think the round might have just flipped.
What's the play here, Doki? What's the play here? Hop out on this guy, maybe? There's only so much you could do.
I mean, the clash is great, but there's just no way this works.
Oh.
He's gonna try and fake it.
Oh.
It'll be a quick swing here from
Oh.
no doubt. Ooh, jump out.
Oh, wait, he can block in the field. 7 seconds, 7 seconds, Doki. Doki. Oh, that would have been a crazy play. That would have been a crazy play. Wait, no, Blaz. Sorry, that was Blaz. J Money, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it, man. I closed the chat. I closed the chat. I closed the chat. I closed the chat for the YouTube audience. Another East take from Falcons.
Did you dabble sometimes on the operators?
What do I mean, another East take?
From my memory at least.
Last time they kind of flipped to like just the archives. I'm so surprised that like archives desperation hit just like worked. They just went for like an archives plant out of the blue and just like it fucking worked. EU once again really used to playing like these 2 walls as like their power spots for East Hall instead of like actually playing inside the East Stairs, which is what the other 2 regions do. They play a player on the zombie on the East Stairs itself. Oh, use this. Use this kill on the Detroit player immediately. Lawyer is now leaving because of that. The site is vent, so this top 4 not necessarily necessary for them, but they want to hold the vert over site. CC players still aggressive. They've fallen back mostly to Armory, Archives, and CC now.
Stored in the East store, just getting information. They're not taking the actual map space right now. They're all outside the building besides Leakyfack and Passport. 4 people.
Leakyfack and Shaiiko have found their way. Wait, no, Leakyfack has found his way into Passport. Likely to kill any players like East Stairs in case they like manage like to lurk down. But yeah, 2 players is like Armory, right? Because Armory vert holds all events. A lot of people used to think you had to have half-wall control. You don't really need half-wall control anymore. You need like sandwich control in order to hold all the vert necessary. Shaiiko sprints back past the window. They still want to hold down a CC, but the bomb's going down. They're using. Oh my God! They're using Leakyfack's lurk to find a gap in the site, and they just get the bomb down. And it's a 4v2. Usus was just a distraction. Usus being outside CC was literally just a distraction.
And G2 are far out of position. Shaiiko goes down. But Blaz won't know about it, and it's still a nigh impossible retake.
And now that both players dropped, Falcons can retake top. Look at that. Look at the bodies. Look at those 2 bodies up top now. Blackbeard's on site, but both the bodies have retaken vert. Oh, when he knocks one player down and goes for the other. That was beautiful shield play by Bride. Because the stick timing was actually really good for G2. Oh, Falcons played that so well. So the way the Falcons played that, is they had Leakyfack lurk in. It was a 4-man top East take. Leakyfack lurks in and goes, hey guys, we have a gap in the site. We're gonna go for this gap in the site. Let's fucking go for it. Boom. They go into site, but Usus is still up top. Usus is distracting. Usus is just making sure the people on vert don't necessarily need to look at the vert, right? Aren't looking at the vert. Now, because people aren't looking at the vert, they kill the one guy that's on site because the enemy team thinks that, oh, it's going to be a hot top hit. They plant the bomb. The moment the bomb's planted, they rotate outside. The reason they rotate outside is because they know G2 has low numbers, so they have to drop. The moment they drop, Falcons retakes top floor. They retake top floor.
They can hold the diffuser from outside the building and from the verticality if they go back upstairs.
Because now they have Ver over the bomb, and now it's like GG. GG do the right thing, which is start sticking the bomb immediately. It gets a 1v2 on a site, but the biggest thing is, Bride right there stuns one with the shield and goes to fight the other, meaning the other guy needs to get off the bomb. Beautiful play, but if Bride got meleeed and killed there, they would have actually likely lost. Huge play from Brede right there. Huge play from Brede right there.
We've had all these players over in CCTV when the push was clearly coming through. C4 lands too late. Happened here as well. How do we have so many Falcons players inside?
Yeah, huge play from Brede right here. Like, right before this, when you, like, bashes one player down, if you lost that 1v1 on the shield bash, you would have literally lost the round. Wow, wow.
Fast-paced, playing operators like Valkyrie, like Maestro, like Echo, like Intel operators seems...
Carl, talk to me. Damn, it's back even now. Shayiko's typing again, bro. Shayiko's typing again, bro.
Early, they can sit on camera duty and, of course, get the camera information. But then we have all seen both Falcons and G2 play IQ, which obviously deals with those Intel operators. So, it just feels like a bit of lack of the full picture, for the simple reason that half the map is actually dark for G2 than like Intel. Now
You make your teams use the in-ear earphones, headphones all year round to get used to LAN, or just say fuck it. It's up to the individual player. I obviously think using in-ears, a lot of them choose to use in-ears just to get used to LAN better. You only use earbuds on LAN. Pros only use earbuds because on LAN it's tournament required to wear that soundproofing headset so you don't like hear the enemy team and the crowd. Obviously, you don't get like unfair advantages. And then you can only wear earbuds under that, so that's why. Big cheese lineup from Falcons. Are they going for an armory walk here? They're gonna ying on sandwich window, walk armory with the glass and shit, or they're gonna ying and repel a Blackbeard through the sandwich window, maybe? It's gonna be a fast hit. I wonder if it's telegraphed. They throw a smoke. They do throw the glass smoke. This should be the indicator for the fact that it's gonna happen. And now this AC window player cuts off the rotate from east. Fountain. Glass versus Warden. Who wins? Most pros say Glass beats Warden. Oh, the yings are missing though. The yings are missing. And now it's an over-telegraphed push, but Likey Fact does win a gunfight here. Ying shotgun runs through. Will he get the armory player? No, he's caught sprinting. W awareness by Stompn right there on the sound. Despite the yings.
As Falcons look to restabilize, Brede's taking a hell of a lot of damage.
Good response by G2. And yeah, once that rush is telegraphed, it's like it no longer means anything. At the very beginning of the round, there was 3 players archive side. But Stompn shuts it down. Beautiful play by Zach right there. Because if he lost that gunfight armory, they would have been able to plant the bomb. Right? Because then the guy outside the rappel holds the guy CC from coming through. And Sandwich holds the cut from metal. Rudy Gate in front of the mirror to catch if an ace charge goes onto the mirror. Lets them hold down archives, which holds down the vert over side. Alamon going for a sneaky spawn peek. East side. More ying for Falcons. It seems like they really started to embrace all the cheese operators that NA was bringing more so last time around. Falcons with now the smoke Azami, but now Ella banned too. So that's first 2 bans Falcons did were against the East hold. They like prevented a player from playing top East. Oh, big gap from Solotov into CC here. And then Ella is off for shield, so now they're gonna probably spam a lot more blitz, a lot more Blackbeard. Especially since G2 only banned Montaigne. Brede gets to play a lot more shields now. And Ella was a shield counter. And now they might be going for her sight hit off that. Falcons love their sight hits on this. Wow. Last round they did a sight hit on the site. This round they're going to go for another sight hit. But Blaz is on top of it. LeBlaz James. LeBlaz James.
Vulnerable to that angle. The numbers are back even again. Brede poising himself.
And now they should know. G2 should know because this is a common Falcons push. They ying top to stop the people from playing the vert. And then they hit sight at the same time. So they ying top. Oh no. Where's Blaz? Is Blaz not behind this guy? Is Blaz dead? Oh, Blaz is dead. How did they fall for that push? This is like Falcons push 101, bro. They hit sight while having a guy like Ying top. Oh, because Solotov lurks top. They're using the lurk so incredibly well. That's why. 1v3 Doki. Gets flashed. Good melee, but doesn't matter. Bashed against the wall. Pinned against the hard place. 3v1. Falcons go on to match point. Holy shit. They brought that all the way back on the attack. Yeah, they really started playing a lot of these shields a lot more, man, and I feel like that's just the meta. That's why Secret and G2 were so successful, because they were the only teams in the EU that were good at the shields, with Blitz and the Ying and all the cheese and the Deimos and all the bullshit. Huge gap here, yeah, because it's Vents, like, he's able to find that gap, because Vents is one of the sites. Armory's whatever, you can spread 5 people top floor, right? You can hold every part of the map at once, but, like, Vents and Bathroom are sites that, like, CC control is more dynamic. A lot of teams like to give CC control because you have to have one guy on site monitoring the site hit and making sure bombs not going down the whole time. You have one less person to hold top floor, so now you have less bodies you can spread around top floor, so CC control like, can be a gap or not a gap, you know? Interesting G2 strat. They reinforced the bathroom hatch, actually, so it looks like they're more so, they're going to play to give up top floor, and they're going to play horizontal instead. They're going to use that Tachanka, which can basically line it up onto both the window hopping and the hatch drop. It's called the Manny Sid over here. This strat's called the Manny Sid in NA. It's like you basically play customs and fucking workshop, and you can stop all the plants horizontally from 2 spots. One Tachanka spot and one angle spot from customs. You can stop the teller plants. But I don't know if they're playing that actually, because they still have a shit ton of bodies top.
They'll have to push to overtime for the first time to take a round win, or take a match win here against Falcons, the only undefeated team that remains.
Uses setting up his lurk on Archive's door if he wants to go for it. Archive's door is such like a powerful lurk spot. If you've ever held the top floor of board in any capacity, you know that's just tough, man. Oh wait, Falcons is not on match point. It's just 5-5. I lied. I completely lied. I lost track of the store. Nade on the books. Oh, pre-fire almost catches him. That's that game knowledge on like common spots on the map. Shaiiko is just winning every fucking fight right now. Shaiiko is literally unstoppable. Uses might be top fragging, but Shaiiko has had a lot of the swing kills. Double Legion mine hopping in that CC window. Shaiiko 32 kills across his first 2 games in EU. He might have lost a wild yesterday, but I mean this guy is fucking out for blood today. His Saudi curse is gone, bro. Like he's ready to tear down and eat all. He's chowing some ass, bro. Shaiiko is avid ass eater, bro. Anyone unfamiliar with Shaiko's? Actually, I should no longer say it. Now I probably would get demonetized. Here's a player close. All the Legion. Wow, look at that hesitation. Hezi on the peak. Swings through pre-fire. Like if that goes down. Shaiiko 1v3. Doki, what a wall bang. G2 hold down strong on that top floor. Match point G2. Back to Armory now. It looks like Falcon's not going to go for a cheese push on this one. It looks like they're going to go for something slower with that lineup. Lucky Fact on the knock. Gonna lurk again. Yeah, every single team and their mother is playing so many lurks now. I mean, Falcons used to do it too, but now every one of the lower teams is also playing that aggressive style. EU has just become an aggressive region modeled off of Secret's aggression. And it's like it's so imperative that fucking Alamo has a Valcam downstairs, bro. Use the burns on the Capital bolts. Is he gonna now fire over the top of this? He's gonna fire over the top of this. The suicide player. Shaiiko, yep, fires over top. Now Suicide can no longer play on that reinforced wall. Clears out that one position, but you need to pair a charge with it to make sure you really can't get back into that spot. The moment he gets back, the moment that fire goes away, he can retake. Oh, and he lost all his fires. Now he can get back into the spot, but it doesn't matter! He can't retake because Shaiko's fucking holding with a hollow and 84 FOV, 4-3, 84 FOV. Doki continues to fight east.
Bearing 9 comes out. He needs to be supported by Alamau as Falcons circle on the top floor.
East control now, Falcons, but it's against a fucking Chonka. If the Chonkas land correctly, I mean, they're all fucking missing. If it lands correctly, that could have been massive damage. Shaiiko is murdering everyone. Shaiiko walked in the hallway that had a 4-way crossfire and killed the guy, killed Doki, bro. Insane gap take by Shaiiko. Shaiiko's such a fucking beautiful and brilliant player for his team right now. The king of EU, or the original king, who has been dethroned by Stompn last stage, and this round actually, lol, might be back. Like if I can 1v1 against a C4 underneath, but he has no more C4 Alamau. He could flow up in here to get the 3v1 on site now. What a read on Alamau swing on him. Stompn 1v2 to close out the game. Last stage, a player that literally did not lose clutch situations like this.
The young gun with no C4 spots that Blackbeard and a staring contest that he is sure to lose. He has to push on forward, but Falcons...
He gets close to this Blackbeard, it's kind of chalk. The Blackbeard can kind of like go for a melee on him, and the moment he goes for a melee on the Blackbeard, he loses. Oh my god. Falcons bring it to OT. Falcons bring it to OT. Falcons bring it to OT.
Pushing for a whole lot more than that.
Dude, that east hallway gap is like so fucking deadly. I see every team walk down from that top east door into like down 90, like take the risk against a player in CC being able to look down the hallway, walking through and just killing the Troy player. Like every single round I see that shit, bro. It makes me think like that might be the most like pivotal gap ever. Like you might want to start putting a fucking like just spam Capkins there, honestly. Like you might want to start putting in a Runegate or a Capkin there or some bullshit, bro, because that shit seems broken. Cause yeah, like I've seen so many players walk down 90 and go for the gap and fountain. G2 versus VB custom match, lol. You ran it, W Dapper. Oh, they just double burned that gate. This is a glass. It's a cheese. It's a cheese play. Are they gonna like slowly crouch a shield over? Like if that gets in slowly backside. This is literally what G2 ran against them. This is word for word, bar for bar, exactly what G2 ran against them. They're gonna have two lurkers, basically pressure the map. Wait, what? They're not. Wait a minute. This is not word for word, bar for bar what G2 ran against them. They're gonna clear top floor. Oh my god, look at those Tachanka fires. Tachanka holding top east as opposed to a smoke.
Then he gets the kill. And if he goes up the east stairs, his teammates get the kill. So this is the league effect style of lurking.
Oh my god, the lurk works out perfectly. Dies the vert though immediately. Good awareness by Stompn right there. Beautiful. He impacted that vert right before. No, but that yeah, Chanka's gone now. Now they take east for free basically.
He can just call to his team and say, guys, you go here, you go there. I can see it all from a top-down position, metaphorically.
That's the benefit of the IGL dying first for sure. If you notice league effect.
Are they gonna go for a site hit now off the glass? Oh, they're gonna flip. They're going east take to site hit. That is an insane pipeline. Maybe it's because they saw the hatch reinforced last time. Oh, because if you have the hatch reinforced on your strat, you don't get the angle from hatch onto the window plan. This could be a brilliant counter strat from fucking Falcons, bro. I mean, yeah, from Falcons. Is the hatch reinforced? The hatch is open. The hatch is open. No, they can't go for this. They realize the hatch is open. They can't go for it, yeah. That's what they were going off of, the fact that the hatch was closed last time. But now they go for the teller's plant instead. Now there's no Tachanka to stop it. Where does Shaiiko? Shaiiko kills one all the way through sight, long angle, but he died. Blaz kills the player walking through trying to plant the bomb. Will Shaiiko go for it? Shaiiko gets through to the plant spot. Shaiiko plants the bomb. 3v2. G2 retake top, but they can only stop those from catwalk, and they can't get the catwalk fast enough. Alma goes down. Alma needs to be able to wallbang that. I feel like it's a common wallbang spot. If they want to win the round through customs, they have to have that wallbang spot available, bro. Stompn last alive again in another 1v3 situation. Another 1v2. Gets one. Oh, but not going to be able to close it out. Shaiiko 14 kills, Stompn 15 kills. Literally Titan versus Titan right now. But yeah, like Pengu's saying, Stompn's always like last alive in those like more sentry positions, and Shaiko's on the aggressive positions. He's on the turret, he's on the fucking entry positions more so. Opening up the round. Different roles, chat, different roles.
Game, right? Last 6 rounds in a row, Falcons have found the opening kill. In the first half, when G2 were attacking, they won 5 out of 6.
But it seems like the map's been really attacker-sided so far, so hopefully for G2's sake, this means that
one round rather where the defense has found the opening pick. Every other round it's been the attack.
They have the advantage this round.
on their favor this time.
Oh, that guy's stuck there, but it looks like that's been a really common aggressive play a lot of teams have been going for. Alma was looking for the same thing against Falcons, so that's why they were like ready for it right there. G2 was ready for it.
Risky play, but that's what you gotta do sometimes, especially on border. That kill could have been so big for his team of.
And it looks like they were keeping their aggressive identity from the defense over into this round because they're so used to G2 going for the cheesy plays. Now they want to go for more and more aggression. But look at this, G2 slow down. They chill the fuck out, just like I said back on when they were on the attack during regulation. They're just getting all the kills from outside, or basically the first room into the building. They've basically gotten every single kill that round, just sitting still, just waiting for a pick to come. And that's like counter pacing. That's like counter pacing at its peak right there.
I think not. G2 have sent it to a 15th round to settle this grand final rematch.
Wow, we have to go all the way.
7-7 match point.
It's crazy.
The round to determine who reclaims the throne of EU. Is it the old EU king Shaiiko, or is it a new EU king Stompn? They're both at the top of the leaderboard right now. Doki's typing this Shaiiko right now.
Every single second on the 3-minute timer. And you know the issue is when you play these overtime games is that eventually you're gonna come to a point where you play.
Why are we picking everything on match point? Because previously G2 was rushing every single round. So when you're rushing every single round, the way to counter getting fast into the building is actually peeking outside the building. It's actually getting aggressive, right? Like if you think about it, like if the enemy's trying to fast entry, get a bunch of entries, you play to deny entry and contest entry, right? But then if the enemy baits against you, then it's better to play do nothing. So it's kind of like response.
So how the hell do you do that? How the hell do you win the opening pick as the defense? Because we've seen.
What is Alma like 20 years older in the month? I don't know. Too much stress from playing with Stompn, I guess. King Zora.
But you know what? There's always been
That's an interesting double castle because, like, low key, if they break the first castle, they can walk through and get a gap into the east. Like the second castle being right there instead. Maybe it's intentional though.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's within 2 minutes.
Yeah, they do have a mirror on the door walk, so they could be baiting Shaiiko into taking that gap. They'd be like, here, Shaiiko. They'd be like, here, Shaiiko, come take this gap. Here, Shaiiko.
A few rounds ago, you cut your losses and fall back.
7-7, bro. Banger match of the century. Same mirror as last time. Facing down the 90 hull.
Or a team play somewhere. Instead of taking a 1v1, you take a 2v1. You take a 2v2. You try and again play the numbers. And I think you try and give someone like Stompn the gunfight instead. Stompn has put down all his utility.
Blaz and Brede popping off this game, yeah. Well, I mean, they're the two of the best support players in EU, bro. If not the two best support players in EU. Like, LeBlaz James, bro. He's been going crazy recently.
Utilize one of his teammates to like bait off of. That can get you the winning kill.
Looks like Falcons want to go for a CC clear, get the buck underneath the player inside CC, start bucking out underneath him while Brede walks on him with the Blackbeard and the shield. Uses setting up that pressure archive side and make sure G2 can't not worry about the archives gap. This repel is actually so fucking broken. I don't know why more people don't use it, but I think it's better to go upside down on it.
Drones continue to be so powerful for the attack. Falcons, full info on what's happening in security. Blaz has been spotted. The flashbang goes out. They're just trying to.
Yeah, now he's worried about this buck underneath. Oh, and not having the hatch reinforced is so fucking rough. And lucky fact right there, he bucked through the wall underneath him right there, getting a little bit of damage on Blaz. Bucks out right there to keep the player from metal stairs from walking down on him, because that player metal stairs is now going to be cautious of being watched from that angle the whole time. Getting Vert onto books now. Moira came to support him and also looking through the Vert to help him out.
Blaz is so trapped. All they have to do is line him up.
Just waiting and waiting for Lucky Fact to get this Vert underneath, but here comes Shaiiko. Shaiiko, once again, goes for this 90 gap. They knew he would do it, that's why they put the mirror there. But he actually leaves it, Are they flipping to a full east? They might be fully flipping. Wow, the flip take. It was a full setup CC side, and now they fully flipped it to the east side. They fully flipped it to the east take, because G2 responded to it.
Falcons force him into execute. This is exactly what I want to see them do, actually. They're playing the clock.
Shaiiko hops in, gets Doki on Fountain.
And another opening.
There's another player inside CC.
Falcons very well with Shaiiko. Matching Stompn for kills. They're hungry for more.
Shaiiko 15 kills. They got the mirror open. Good kill by Almo. Shaiiko another. Shaiiko 16. Shaiiko finally goes down, but immediately traded out. That flipped push was so fucking crucial. That flipped push was so crucial. They fully sold the fact that it was a CC push and they all went east side. Wow! Oh my god, look at him. Look at the passion by Likeyfact. Falcons, historically last stage, could not win against G2. They lost to G2 in regular season. They lost to G2 in playoffs. They lost to G2 in grand finals. Here, they do not lose to G2. They finally get their get back. Holy fucking shit. Shaiiko 16 kills again, bro. 3 games this stage, Shaiiko has gotten 16 kills. Jesus Christ. Old dog still got new tricks. Damn, that's all smiles from Likeyfact. Good to see that he still got it. A game of proving to himself, especially after getting first round at EWC, man. Beautiful to see. Anyways, we'll throw to an interview. I've been having Dapper throw. Oh my god, look at that fucking energy. Oh my god. I'm gonna throw to an interview now because I've been having Dapper put in these interviews. It's kind of like anti-spoilers near the end of the game. I'm not gonna pull a whole thing because it fucks up my watch time. Sorry guys, but love you guys.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the studio, the Fortress here in Copenhagen, Denmark. We were so excited that we had to stand up for this because it had to go all the way between Team Falcons and G2, the highlight game that everybody's looking at.
Yeah, it was what a phenomenal game it was. It was 2 very, very dominant attacks, I will say. Got us all the way to overtime, and we'll come on to the crazy round in the end where Falcons forgot to defuse and instead revived their own teammates. We'll come on to that. How did both teams get there? G2, it was typical G2. It was aggression. It was isolating individual positions, doubling up on them, playing the team play, fast, confident, aggressive. Falcons, however, they changed it up, and the linchpin of their whole attack was Brede on the shields. He was so important this round here, particularly. Any time that there was anything going on, Brede was in the middle of it, creating the space for Falcons to execute in terms of actually getting the diffuser down, or for Likeyfact, the man on your screen right there, playing on the knock, finding the gaps, creating space.
Why did Falcons hate the map in the first place, Jack? Because everyone against them played
Shields.
And what do they abuse on border?
Shields.
Exactly. They found the right piece, the right solution, especially to play against a team that only plays around aggression. Like you've said, it's a mix, the combo between the Lion, the Decisive, and the Shields. They've basically used everything that was used against them to prevent the aggression. Everything, every single crowd control operator that was opened.
What was going on with Likeyfact's camp there? It's like there was smoke coming out of his PC.
I mean, because this game was so close, it makes sense. The man has fumed many times, and I love that X factor of adding the Nook to the mix. Whenever you want to roam around and play around this, you'll see how tight this entire matchup was. Here, Shaiiko played well.
Another game on 16 kills. That's 3 out of 4.
Yeah. Insane. But on the other side, Stompn put a lot of work today for G2.
And once again, famous late round player. The only one alive.
Many times.
Generational late round player.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say there, Leo?
Nothing. It's just part of his gameplay, and I can really see that. Like he's a player that's incredible at not getting punished in dumb ways. He's playing very safe and able to punish teammates. Sometimes to some people it could look like baiting. I don't think it was the case there.
No, I wouldn't qualify it as that. No. I think that might apply to others. However, there's one specific round that involves a certain diffuser that we do need to talk about. Let's bring it up. Round number 3, gentlemen, reactions. Let's go.
So this was the difference ultimately between 2 points for Falcons and 3 points for Falcons. Had they win this round on the basis that when they lost it finished 6-6, had they have won this, they would have actually got themselves all the way through it in regulation and picked up a full 3 points. Now, here's the big point. The diffuser goes down. What Solotov should be doing is jumping out well before he actually did. He had many more seconds to jump out, or somebody else can get on the diffuser. It was actually a 2 versus 1 because there was an injured player. One of them had to get on the diffuser and the other had to cover. Had they have done that, they'd won the round.
Most importantly, with 13 seconds left in the round, one needs to go for the diffuser, the other one is to cover the window. Even if you don't know that the guy's injured, that's just the classic things you should do. In these kind of moments, that you're supposed to recognize the hierarchy in the comms, and it's something that we've noticed in the past couple of days, by the way. The comms are a little bit hectic in Falcons comms, and you could see that costing them a round and 1 point here.
I just retract what I said. I said Solotov should have jumped out. He should have jumped on the diffuser earlier and allowed his teammate to either jump out or cover him.
one jump out, one cover, go for the diffuser, get it done. Unfortunately, jumbled in the comms there, but regardless, we'll have a chat with our victors. Uses joining us on the interview. Now, Uses, we're going to cut to the chase. We just replayed a round one, to replay that moment back to you and kind of ask your opinion to walk us through it, please. It's round number 3, diffuser retake, glass outside that gets nitroed and down. Let's run it back together, and your opinions, please walk us through it.
To be honest, I mean, me personally, I didn't realize like how little time we had. And then we also obviously didn't know the guy was injured. I mean, I think we were just like, when we were reviving, I think the right play was to revive. But I think, first said, as soon as we revived, one of us should just instantly jump out. Because we didn't realize like how little time we had left, so we were trying to come up with a plan. When in that situation, you just go, and just jump out.
Was it just that crunch time? There's just not enough time. There's a lot of comms that are overlapping that were happening in that moment.
Yeah, I think so. Something like that. It's a lot hectic comms when there's like not much time and the bomb's down. Post plants are always a bit hectic. And we actually, before the game, we were literally talking about like, oh, how many times have we like shouted nice and then we've actually lost the round because we thought we won the round, and that exact thing literally happened in that round. We all sat there and screamed nice and ended up losing.
Yeah. I mean, you take the 2 points there, but that's for sure something we noticed now. We can listen to you guys is that I guess on paper, looking at your roster, I was thinking that the comms would be a little bit softer and quiet, and I feel like you guys are trying to bring a lot of energy into the games. Can you tell me why is that? Was it always the case?
Yeah, we've not really. The only thing we changed about like the comms was not really the comms itself. It was more like getting hyped after like kills and like round wins and stuff like that. But we've not like actively like changed comms. We've always just commed like that. But I think maybe, I mean, if you guys like say it was like that on the other days, but I think maybe Border makes it a bit extra hectic.
Yeah,
but,
of course. Yeah.
So speaking of Border, particularly, it's a map that you guys don't go on too often. So how come you played it against G2?
I think we actually like it. I think they normally ban it, but I guess they've been playing it and they wanted to try it out today. So yeah, I think that's why. It was mainly up to them than us.
So Uses with this today, I mean, you guys are still looking pretty comfortable. There's basically a big comeback after the loss yesterday against Wild. And I want to end it on that note as what was something you retained from yesterday to play into today, because it did end up being a tough matchup.
30 rounds in 2 matches, by the way.
Yeah, like there's a big mental reset that has to happen in 2 games also. How did you handle that all together and with your coaching staff?
I think we watched the Clubhouse game back. I think we were a bit unlucky, but obviously credit to Wild, they deserved the 2 points. And then we just like had to reset our mental for today because it's a new day, new game. I think we have that mindset going into like every day.
Fair enough. Uses, thank you very much for joining us and also for helping us break down that round and see exactly what happened in the team. We'll let you go, rest up, get ready for next week. You got 2 matches on Monday, Tuesday. So until then, take care. Have a good night.
See ya.